Ladies and gentlemen, thadies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the very first episode of Shrimp and Crits Live, WAHO. You may know the Shrimp and Crits name from our actual play podcast. On all the podcatchers that we are aware of, you can listen to Gullicochica, our 69-ish episode of Monster of the Week playthrough. You can also watch Whimsy World, our Absurdia mini-arc, or Arcadia, our Starhold mini-arc. Plus, just this Monday, we began an all-new Ironsworn mini-arc that is giving Miyazaki meets Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? But you aren't here for that. And if you are, too bad. I've got a wonderful cast here today for our inaugural Shrimp and Crits Live. Today we will be playing Monster of the Week by Michael Sands. It's going to be fun for our longtime listeners because we are starting from scratch. You can throw out all the things you know about how Ari Green slings his spells because I want to demonstrate how you can create your own fiction. But enough about that. Please allow me to introduce my aforementioned wonderful cast. Cap, they already know you, so you're going first. Please tell us who you'll be playing and what your favorite board game is.
I'd be happy to, Ian. Thank you so much. My name is Cap, he, him. I will be playing Nathan Little, the Mundane. Also he, him. My favorite board game, Ian, I'm so glad you asked. I like a lot of board games, but I am quite partial to Munchkin. I think that counts as a board game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it has some rules.
It's an extremely cutthroat board game.
Exactly. Dre, why don't you tell us your character and your dream car? What's your dream car?
Dream car. Hi, I'm Dre, they, them, and I play Agnes, she, her, and her playbook is The Expert. My dream car. This is funny because I like care so little about cars that my actual car is in an incredible and hilarious state of disrepair.
I figured this was a good question either way.
A fixed car.
Yes, my dream car is my
drives.
car, but it's not covered in rust, and my dream car never has a mechanical issue ever.
Nice, very nice. And our final and certainly not leastest host, Jess. Let's hear your character and your favorite cereal.
Ooh, all right. I'm Jess, she, her, playing Camilla Hall, the Monstrous, also she, her. And my favorite cereal is... Man. The chat is...
Man cereal!
As usual. I feel like I'm going to get roasted for this. It's Raisin Bran.
Wow.
It's not a joke. I'm so sorry.
Chris Scoops is in the chat, I think.
Do you even put sugar on that Mickey Ficky?
I don't. I'm outing myself as like a huge grandma.
Yeah.
But
all right. How's this?
I'm being
about the same?
defended in the chat, and Jay's going to remind me
when
anyone says
balance.
anything about cursed food.
Ooh, balance. All right.
We're all here.
Balance.
We're all crisp and clear.
We have all of the thrilling. Hopefully, we have all the thrilling technical issues in the past. But yeah, I don't know. Well, we might have a couple more things for you today. But anyway, as you get settled in, just make sure you're following us here on Twitch. Help us gain that sweet affiliate status that we long for. We crave it. We need it like Ryan Stroud needs stars. We want to be affiliates so that we can do all the stuff that Twitch allows you to do when you're an affiliate. I want to go ahead and tell you that at least you hear, unless you hear it from us, this is a bi-weekly live stream on Thursday nights at about 6 p.m. Eastern to 9. And without further ado, let's begin. Is everybody ready?
I'm so ready.
I'm ready.
Emotionally?
It's 6 o'clock on the dot.
Spiritually,
I'm ready to go.
physically.
Yes, we nailed it. We were online exactly at 6 and ready to play a game. Is the chat ready?
Like every other tabletop game.
Chat,
Yeah,
are you
y'all
ready?
ready?
Speak up. I can't hear you. Are you ready?
I can't hear you.
No, Jay.
Jay, you're being a bad chat. Awesome. Everyone looks
the
excited.
knife. Okay. Good.
Oh, a raccoon is holding
There's-
a knife to my throat
There's
all of
a
a
very
sudden.
there's a
Hello.
very threatening knife presence in our chat. Oh boy.
All right, I'm ready. So that's all that I really can control. So I'm gonna go
Take it
ahead and get
away.
in here.
Let's go.
Khaki cascades of confectionery cream-colored conductivity condense and coil, curling until compartments curdle in the cake-like cosmos. We zoom out as the mixture thickens, those small pockets becoming insignificant blemishes on a smooth wall of crust, which takes shape around a larger square cell. The pockets of a waffle are worlds in a multiverse. From a certain point of view, they may seem almost identical. From a more nuanced perspective, however, each one contains a different amount of butter, syrup, chocolate chips, mascarpone cream, and the syrup represents the syrup. It represents all of our it's like okay, I think I may have lost the plot here, so let me dive back in. As we zoom out from this waffle iron, now open to reveal the most perfectly cooked chocolate chip waffle, the clamorous sound of a WAHO diner joins the chatter of a busy evening's worth of customers. Sam, the friendly waffle cook, your resident Nexus being, and the keeper of the trans-dimensional waffle batter, plates the breakfast treat and walks towards its recipient. Behind the waffle station, we see a woman taking the order of a man in jeans and a white shirt that pokes out from between an open red flannel. This woman is Agnes, the expert. What's Agnes look like?
Agnes is in her late 50s. She's got blue eyes and gray hair, kind of like a silver fox thing going on. She's covered in scars. And I think when she like leans over to take someone's order, if you're really paying attention, you can see that in her apron, in addition to a pen and a notebook, is a stack of little leather-bound books, a slightly jagged knife, and a revolver.
All right. I love that. Cool. And what is she's writing down this man's order, and he's saying, let's see. He's saying, so smothered, topped, and peppered. Don't skip me on the Burts, darling.
That shit is not good for you, but yeah, I'll bring it out to you.
Well, it's on. Don't put it on the menu if you don't want me to get it. I mean,
I didn't make the menu, but I'm not gonna fight you. And she writes it down, and it's in like, it almost looks like she's writing in sigils, like she's not writing in English. And it's like a little bit of Latin, like she's practicing her Latin as she takes this person's order. And all right.
I like
to go get it.
I like the idea that you're memorizing the order but writing down, like practicing spells. You're like ultimate multitasking here. That's amazing. Anyway, so he says this, and we pan over. We follow Agnes over to the griddle. She adds this man's ticket to a long, frankly, stressingly long line of orders. The man who is cooking here is sweaty and overwhelmed, both now and any time we see him hunting monsters. He is Nathan, the mundane. What's Nathan like?
And while podcasting.
I didn't want to out you here.
Nathan, I want everybody in the room with me now to imagine the most average human being you've ever met. See that picture in your head. That is Nathan Little. What do you want to know about Nathan? His likes and dislikes.
What's his favorite
Nathan.
board
Out
game?
of a lineup.
Backgammon.
Monopoly. It's Monopoly.
Checkers.
You know, Nathan's just trying to make ends meet here. He's got a daughter who lives with her mom. He's going back to school for coding. This is just a job to, get him to where he's going.
Love it. Excellent. Well, so behind Nathan, who is currently, frantically scrambling some eggs and throwing onions on hash browns, behind him is the register, where a certain vampire woman always sits so that Agnes can come and fiddle around on the keys, pretending to work while the two of them make as frequent conversation as they can get away with. There, sipping on a cup of suspiciously red coffee, is Camilla the Monstrous. Jess, tell us about Camilla.
Okay, Camilla is a kind of severe-looking woman, a little off-putting, but in a sort of otherworldly kind of way. She has bobbed blonde hair and looks to be about in her mid-30s, and seems mostly unaware that 90% of the other people in this restaurant exist.
Awesome. Yes, Loxley, yes. Any amount of red in your coffee is suspicious. That's a good observation.
Start getting suspicious immediately.
So you're welcome to be suspicious of I think you should be suspicious of Camilla. But anyway, Camilla.
She prefers it.
Yeah, she likes exactly. She likes it that way. Camilla, Sam drops off the waffle he cooked to you. And he says, "Oh, sorry, go ahead."
No, I don't eat. You no?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Camilla. How are you this fine evening?
Doing well. And you?
I'm doing wonderful. I've just been, making these waffles. And then he leans in close, and his eyes begin glowing a ghastly color that's difficult to pin down. And he says, "Flip the waffle over," in about a dozen voices. And then he walks away back to the waffle iron.
Cam immediately, kind of gingerly, takes a bracing sip of her not coffee and then flips the waffle.
So in the center of this waffle, where the letters WAHO are typically fried into the surface of the waffle, instead is a message. It says, "You'd better bring a hooded coat." And this is a response to the yet-to-be-released prequel episode that we recorded, where you rolled your, I believe, sensitive move. Is that right?
I believe so, yes. Hold on, I have this written down.
I have sensitive.
Oh, shoot.
You have sensitive. I have illuminated.
You are illuminated, of course. You rolled your illuminated move, and you eventually fulfilled the requirements for it, and this is their information to you, your reward. Ready, Set, Mo, that will eventually be up on our main podcast feed, actually. I'm going to put it up there as a little treat for everyone, and to hopefully get some more people, some more eyes on this stream. So,
little waffle treat.
Little waffle treat. Little syrup-covered treat.
I would like to, just as Agnes is passing by, kind of go, "I'm getting packing lists on the waffles. When are you off?"
Sorry, you're what? I thought we were gonna go hunt that 7-foot-long raccoon monster with the 10 rows of teeth. What? You getting what?
It may have to wait. And I'll slide the waffle back across the counter.
Okay, Agnes gingerly peeks under the waffle.
Oh no, it's flipped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it says on the other side it says WAHO. No, it says PS, just fucking with you. Just kidding.
Bring a hooded cloak. Okay. Hey, Nathan.
Yeah.
Can you come in here, please?
Yeah. What do you need?
She
Ah,
points at the waffle.
no pecans. I'm sorry. It was supposed to have pecans. The
No,
pecans
no,
keep
no.
running away.
No,
Sweetie,
Yeah.
read the waffle.
WAHO.
No, the other side, babe.
No.
Oh, the other side of the waffle. Why is this waffle telling me to bring a coat?
It's the council.
But why is the council telling us to bring a cloak?
I can give you my best guess.
I'm gonna have to get someone to cover my shift.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah, what's going on?
Sam.
He's always just closer than you think.
Put a bell on that guy.
Sam.
Yeah?
Agnes points at the waffle. You think you can cover for us, or?
Oh yeah, y'all go do what you need to do. I'll just be here.
And is the dining room like hopping, Ian? Is
Oh,
it like
yeah.
full of people right now? Okay,
Yeah, there's
good.
a lot of people. And it's at this moment when a woman walks in. Agnes, you recognize her immediately.
Oh, don't do this to me right away. Okay, go ahead.
She's wearing business attire, even at this post-dinner hour. She's
Okay.
the inevitable nemesis of any restaurant, the incremental thorn in any WAHO's side, the health inspector. Nancy is wearing glasses
immediately
with a
puts
strap
her
around
cup
her
away.
neck and carries a clipboard.
Okay.
Camilla's hiding her coffee cup under the counter and just like taking very large sips so that it's empty by the time this woman gets over.
I have to go
Nate.
clean like 6 things right now.
Nathan.
I'm going to go hide in the bathroom, by which I mean keep it locked.
Nathan, you're the most normal seeming person here. I need you to stall. I need
Thank
to
you so
hide all the blood in the fridge, and also I need to hide the chest of weapons that I keep in the freezer. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah. I can do it.
Cam, do you think you can drink like 20 packs of blood real quick?
We're going to have to see.
Okay.
And I will follow you into the back.
So we have Nathan going to talk to the health inspector. We have Dre frantically. I'm sorry, not Dre. We have Agnes.
It's me.
Hey, Dre's here.
Oh God, what am I doing here?
Agnes is frantically trying to hide contraband, and Camilla is chugging blood. Is that right?
Blood chug,
I
blood
think
chug.
she's got like a tote bag too.
Oh,
'cause
God.
She's just like putting stuff in there and like got one like popped like a Capri Sun.
Okay.
Just like
Okay, love it, love it. So let's start with Nathan. Nathan, what do you approach this woman as she scans the restaurant, her eyes darting from appliance to cabinet to object to stain on the wall. What do you do?
I do want to ask, does this count as don't worry, I'll check it out whenever you go off by yourself to check out something scary? Since you made it very clear we are all afraid of the health inspector, that sounds like a
That's-
scary situation.
Yeah,
That's hysterical.
I'll
I'm gonna
grant
go ahead
it.
and mark experience for that one.
This is the rare exception where it's not don't worry, I'll go. It's don't worry, you'll stay, and we leave.
Exactly. All right, Cap.
Holy sh-
You get your experience
hey.
point.
Yeah, welcome to WAHO. Have a seat wherever you like. Is there anything I can get for you? Coffee? Blood waffles? Blood, fuck, not blood. Waffles? Eggs?
I will not be having a seat.
Okay. Standing room only. I like it.
I-
There's a bar.
Silence, maggot. Oh, good. You're obedient. I like that. You will be showing me around, and I will be grading on a scale of 1 to 10 each part of this restaurant, although I don't suspect anything will be granted anything higher than a 5.
Out of 5?
Out of 10.
Well, let me start you over here. This is a syrup caddy. It's got a handle, very clean.
I will
You
be
use your
starting in the
thumb,
kitchen.
open it. So that sounds great. I would love if I could like get you a coffee or something, perhaps. I know you work hard and you need a little pick me up sometimes, so maybe a little bit of caffeine. We have delicious coffee here, not watery at all.
I think that this offering her coffee, sympathizing with her for her difficult job, I think counts as
Working
a
hard.
reason for manipulate someone. Please roll plus charm.
I would love to. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Oh boy, how do
We're
we
gonna
play
get
Monster of the
lucky and
Week?
Cap's
That's gonna
gonna
be
the only one who
2d6.
rolls.
I just remembered I need a dice. Just remembered right now.
Two
Oh,
of
yeah.
them.
Yeah, everyone needs
excited.
2d6 for this game.
That's gonna be 6 on the dice. Plus 2 is an 8.
Very well. That sounds to me like a mixed success. If it's
I think
between
so.
a 7 and a 9. On a 7 and 9, they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it. If you ask too much, they will tell you what, if anything, it will take to do it.
Oh, there's the ding. That means the coffee is fresh right now. Delicious. Let me get that for you. And I'm gonna like very shakedly pour a glass of coffee, but it is delicious and fresh. Then I'm gonna just slide a waffle slowly in front of her and put down a fork and a napkin and turn around to go see what's happening
Hey,
with all the blood and weapons.
Hey, that's my waffle.
You be quiet!
Okay, that's great. She is momentarily distracted. Let's move to the kitchen where I'm sorry, I'm going to do this all night because I'm looking at your names and not your character names. Where Agnes and Camilla are trying to put things away. Let's have one of you act under pressure, probably Agnes, and the other one can assist if necessary.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
I have protection spells on my haven. Can my haven be the break room? Can I drag a chest of weapons into the break room where health inspectors will not go because of my protective magic?
Well, she's not a real monster.
Yeah, but I mean,
You know.
you let Nathan go into. Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah, no, that's fine. I think that it's not an issue for you to have somewhere to hide your things from a monster like this. But I do still need you to act under pressure.
okay, very good.
And
Okay, well, that's gonna be. Oh man. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a nasty 3. So
A nasty 3.
I don't think I can even.
I don't think it can be saved.
Yeah, I don't
How?
think there's.
How? Did you roll snake eyes?
I rolled a. Oh wait, actually, I can use plus sharp if I've read about this sort of thing. I've read about
Yes.
hiding your weapons,
Oh yeah,
but
sure.
that'll still only brings it to a 5.
Okay.
So
But I can't do anything.
Yep.
even with.
Yep. You can only help for a +1. So.
I can add moral support.
Yeah. So I think what happens here is you do this. You do it. You succeed. You get things put away, and that's no issue. But I think that you don't do it well. I don't think you do it neatly. I think that there's a blood packet that you didn't notice by the like the calendar. Like there are just little bits, little issues here, which someone as dialed in as a health inspector will certainly notice, though you in your frantic state perhaps did not. Camilla, what are you doing while you're chugging your blood? But like, what else? Anything else in particular you want to be doing here?
Yeah, I think Camilla she's stashing as much of the blood as possible, helping Agnes move things around. But I think she's also kind of doing a pass of like the freezer and everything that we're touching, just trying to see if there's anything that's been missed and trying to keep like one eye out to where the monster is sitting.
You're looking around. You're trying to help, although there are so many contraband things to put away here.
Just a truly mind-boggling number.
You see skittering from behind the employee lockers to behind the table to behind a poster of the wall. You can see a nuisance that you are all too familiar with. You can see what you refer to as a walk-in vampire. These walk-in vampires, they look like a Party City vampire, except every... I'm seeing that we have more audio issues in the chat. I'm sorry that you can only hear me in one of your ears, but at least you can hear me, kind of. Actually, I might be able to fix that. Give me 1 second.
Good. I'll make some walk-in vampire jokes. Wow, it's really cold in here.
Amazing. I love it. Keep going. Is that the only one you got?
I want
You don't have
to
a type
suck your
5?
blood.
Amazing.
Damn it.
Ah.
Damn it.
Fix
we
it
go.
quicker. I'm out of impression.
I figured it out. Here I am.
That's
Is
great. Thank you.
Is it good? How about now?
Here I am in both of your ears. Anyway, you see these. I picture that these are very silly looking vampires. Like I said, they are. They look like Party City vampires, but everything on them, their skin, their collar, their shirt, their vest, their coat, their cloak, their pants, their shoes, is either a shade of blue or white. It's just like very monochromatic vibes, and they skitter around like cockroaches. They're like a nuisance that you can never truly eradicate from this place. And you see now that they are active in this critical moment with the health inspector near. And I think at this moment,
Oh dear.
Nathan walks in to the back room.
Nathan, they're back.
This
Do you have
really
the
isn't
steaks?
time.
But yes, but where do you keep the steaks?
They're country fried already. I don't know what to tell you.
Not those, Nathan. The pointy ones.
I think
Do you have a skewer? A skewer. I'm looking out at
the
Sam.
soda fountain does holy water now.
Oh, I can't. Nathan, I can't touch that.
Shit. I'll go check on the health inspector. I'll be right back with a cup of holy water.
And Cam is going to start. She's going to grab another, like, some whatever kind of bag she can find, like empty flour sacks, something like that, and start trying to knock some of them into containment.
Are these very tiny walk-in
Well, I was gonna
vampires?
say, you
Yeah.
said they
I
were like
like them very
cockroaches.
much.
We did get a question. We did get a question in the chat about how big they are. And
Are they like?
I thought they were
Party
like
City?
people.
You said Party City, and I was like,
I like
No,
gnome
like-
sized.
I think they got dressed at Party City.
so
Or are they from?
that was what I was implying. They bought their costumes
Yeah.
from Party City. But in my headcanon, as they skitter around, they're the size of cockroaches. But then when you like have to fight one, it's
They
like a
blow up.
weird cartoonish like Absurdia thing. Like
then Camilla's gonna try and like, you know, like if you ever try to like swat at a fly and you're like trying to like make sure it doesn't know you're coming, she's gonna try and do that and like knock them into a bag and like never let them get bigger.
I love it.
Perfect.
This is gonna be kick some.
Yeah, it has to be.
So roll plus tough unless you have something. I think you switched away from the move that lets you.
I no longer have plus weird instead of plus tough.
I love it. I love it.
So does this mean the first monster that Nathan went alone with was a health inspector, and the first monster that Cam is going to fight is a cockroach-sized person?
A cockroach size one of what she is.
Right, exactly.
Oh, I am
I
tragically
can't make a
untough.
cockroach vampire pun. I'm really trying to put it together in my head.
That's a tough one. There's a lot of gymnastics.
Yeah.
That was a 7 on the dice -1.
Oh, that's a failure.
What is happening here?
Mark
can
experience. Yeah,
I just
yeah.
leveled up.
you've had some time.
Or-
you come out of
Or do
the.
you want your experience?
That's a, do you want to succeed or do you want your experience? It's a good question.
Let's succeed for the narrative. It makes sense that Agnes would pop back in and be like, "Oh,
And do I have to roll to do that, or do I just help?
Yes,
I do have to roll,
you have to
right?
roll, which is help out. When you help another hunter, roll plus cool.
Okay.
How
My
well?
cool is
First, you
zero.
have to
Your
say.
last cool roll.
First, you have to say though. How are you helping? You come out of your back room where you're hiding your weapons and your blood, and you see one of these walk-in vampires that Camilla is trying to usher into a bag, into a containment of some sort. But it is clearly about to grow to size and kind of swipe out at her with its claws.
I think Agnes just like scoops one of the stray blood bags off of the floor and tries to like smack it.
Cool. I
Like
love it.
throws it over Cam's head and tries to smack it.
All right, roll plus cool.
I got a 7.
Oh, then you get them a +1 to their roll, but you expose yourself to trouble or danger. Then, yeah, you thwack this thing that bumps. Okay, that bumps Camilla up to a mixed success. On kick some ass, you're going to do harm to one another. So, here's how this is going to shake out. You have a natural. Do you have a natural claw attack, or is it just your bite?
Yes. Sorry, I do have a natural claw attack.
Okay. So yeah, I think you're trying to shove this thing down. It pops back up and scratches at you, but it's not looking at Agnes, and Agnes comes up behind it and just bops it like a whack-a-mole, just as it's starting to grow to size, back into this container. But you're gonna do harm to one another, so it's gonna take how much harm do your claws do? Remind me. I'm so sorry.
2 harm.
2 harm. All right. And you're going to take, I have this in my notes. You're just going to take 1 harm from its little scratchy scratch. Yeah, and it kind of has this like blah, like Cap said, like the noise that Cap made.
Blow.
They're like totally nonverbal. They just kind of make these vague like blah
It is
noises.
blah.
They just blah.
Roach Ferratu, by the way.
Oh, that's
Thank
good.
you.
Amazing.
Thank you, Ryan, in the
Oh,
chat.
he got
You got
there.
it.
fantastic.
Oh, somebody else got it.
Re-
Oh, that's
Put it
really
on the
good.
t-shirt.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Ryan for that fantastic pun. You get a shout out to your podcast. Wreck yourself.
Don't wreck
Don't
yourself.
wreck yourself. Sorry, I read the
Not wreck
username.
Don't wreck the name of his podcast.
You know what's fucked up is last time I was on that I was guesting on that podcast, I messed up the name in the recording. I know the name of this podcast. I just was reading a thing. Anyway, congratulations, Ryan, for the wonderful podcast and for the wonderful pun. Roach Ferratu. All right, we've got this thing in the bag, but Agnes has exposed herself to trouble or danger. Here's what happens. Behind you, you feel a rush of cold air. Uh-oh, I think the Dre might be frozen.
Oh,
Does anybody...
they're back.
Dre's back.
Dre's back.
Oh, did I
love-
disappear?
I love that Dre's back.
Only for a moment.
Only for a moment.
Okay.
Unfrozen.
You feel a rush of cold air as you turn around. You see that the walk-in refrigerator has opened. And with that, we're going to switch back to Nathan. Nathan, you get out to the dining room, and you see that the health inspector is gone.
How much of the waffle is still there?
There's a single bite taken from the waffle. Your charms,
Hey,
your
that's a
wily
win for me.
charms.
That is a win. I would love to look around for this health inspector. I would like to look for signs of a health inspector.
Sounds like an investigative mystery
Clipboards.
to me.
It does.
Plus sharp.
I'm great at that. 5 on the dice plus 1. That's a 6.
Love it. You have no clue where she went.
No clue, but I did level up, which is super fun. Classic, classic
wow.
me. I'm gonna
Great
take care
job.
of that while you tell me what bad thing happens.
The bad thing that happens, I will reveal by switching back to what
Oh, quick scene.
Agnes sees in the walk-in. It is several of these vampires, these walk-in vampires, dragging the health inspector into the walk-in refrigerator. What do you do? There's like a ton of these things now. There's like
Whoa.
maybe
Whoa.
6 of them.
Whoa.
Son of a. Is she awake?
Yeah, she's ah!
Are they tiny?
They're like gnome size. I like the descriptor gnome size.
Their
Just
back
10 of
looks
them
like
all
a
carrying her.
cloak, but it's the cockroach wings.
Oh,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Agnes is in the process of like towing a battle axe under the carton of eggs to hide it, and turns around and sees the health inspector being dragged. Son of a fuck.
hmm
Yeah.
Nothing for it.
You fail! You fail!
I mean, Agnes kind of steps closer and leans towards Kim. We shouldn't let them eat her, right? Like we should
She's not
save her.
incentivizing us to help.
No, I mean she's definitely gonna get us in trouble. But I feel like it's like a dereliction of duty if we let them eat her.
There will be so many more questions. All right.
Guys,
I know,
guys,
but
the
if
health
we-
inspector's gone.
All right,
We
yeah,
found
she's
her.
in here, fine.
Oh shit!
Ah!
Okay,
Agnes,
all
do
right.
something!
Cam's gonna start just punting them.
Punting or punching?
Punting, like kicking these little gnome-sized roach feratus
Okay.
into the freezer wall.
Okay.
Just trying to get the health inspector some breathing room.
Cool. So I think there's going to be another kick some ass unless you're just trying. Actually, you know what? No, I think there's too many of them for you to protect someone right now. I think you're going to have to kick some ass and kill some of these things before you or get past them, I should say.
It's a 3 on the dice -1.
Oh my
You
gosh.
are not.
Listen,
good
Ian
at
gave us
this.
a luck.
I can
Ian gave
kick-
us 1 luck.
I did give you
I
luck.
am not
For
getting
this?
doomed for the health
inspector?
inspector.
You got a 3. I can't help you.
Yep.
No one can help you.
No one can help me.
I can't help you.
Oh man.
Go with
You-
God, Camilla, but also I'm leveling up.
Very nice. We got 2 level ups in this session. That's amazing.
We've not done a full success once.
They do still have their experience from the prequel recorded episode that we made, so that's why they're leveling up here. I also, like they said, gave them each one luck point, but I did warn them that if they spend this luck, I am coming for them. They are doomed. So as a result of this, these things are wimpy. Camilla, you do, in fact, punt a few of them out of your way, but they're more swarm to take their place. You apparently have been infested by these things when you weren't paying attention, and it's not a bad luck point, Kaylinda. It's a real luck point. They get a full success if they use it,
at a cost.
but if they use it for the rest of the game, I am no holds barred. So, anyhoozle, this this health inspector is dragged into the very back by this swarm of very cold vampires and gets dragged into a corner, covered in these creatures, and then disappears.
Disappears under like a large number of them, or like vanishes?
Yes, both.
Did the little gnome vampires disappear too?
Many of them. The rest of them have become docile and are kind of at different parts stuck to the walls, just randomly. Maybe there's like 3 or 4 left, not actively hostile towards you. And then the ones that were punted are the last hostile ones left. The one that Camilla just kicked scurries into that same corner and then disappears into the corner.
It's weird that that's happened twice, right?
It's not a pattern until it happens 3 times.
Okay.
It's more of a pattern than I would like. And can Agnes like pick up one of them and shake them? Try to. Do they talk?
Okay.
That's a yes. Okay, Agnes holds them right up to her face. Why did you take the health inspector? She shakes him more. She shakes him harder.
I think I think they just vocalize,
She drops him.
but keep shaking him. It's funny.
I don't think it's helping, but it's making me feel better. And she shakes him for a while longer.
It's called catharsis.
I think that the other walk-in vampires, when you do this, the ones that were just chilling on the walls, head towards that corner and then disappear. They're now afraid of you.
Do they usually just pop in and out of existence, or is this like a something's messy with that corner kind of sign?
You can go and look at the corner if you'd like.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Yeah, does this happen? Like,
if it's not just
No.
normal, then yeah, Cam's going to go.
oh,
Are
we're
we
frozen.
Oh,
Why
still
are
frozen?
we frozen?
Are we frozen? Somebody let us know if we're frozen.
We don't look
oh
frozen.
okay, great.
It was just one person.
Just the one person. All right.
Ryan, fix your
It's
shit.
your fault.
I probably just
We look
unfroze
good.
just
Oh,
to
we
say
look
Ryan,
good.
fix
Thanks.
your shit. Oh, thank you.
we
Aw.
do look good.
Yeah, Cam's going to go gently touch just the general area of where they were.
Awesome. Let's get an investigative mystery from you. I think you're gonna find some information out here, no matter what. But that's gonna be plus sharp.
Or I'm going to be closer to leveling again.
Or
It's a 6 minus 1.
God damn it!
Oh, buddy.
I have just rubbed off on anyone we play with. You're not rolling
Did
dice
you
I gave
touch
you,
my
right?
dice?
Yeah, maybe.
Cap, stop rubbing off on people.
Can't.
I quit. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Fair.
That's it for me.
This is supposed to be a safe workplace for my dice.
Oh my goodness. Oh god. It's not safe because of your failure, Camilla. You head towards the back corner, and you see very quickly that there is an open container, a large plastic. I think this is like what you might call like a 6-quart, like a very big plastic container. And
like
it
the
has
Home Depot buckets kind of thing.
well, but the restaurant edition, right? It's a rectangular bucket. It fits neatly on the shelf, but the lid is loose, and it's full. It's clear. You can see through it. It's full of waffle batter, and some of this waffle batter has leaked out onto the corner of this walk-in and has created a portal to another dimension. Now, see, unfortunately, you see this as you are beginning to slip on said waffle batter, and you trip and fall into the portal, and you are lost. You out of existence.
I didn't pack a hooded coat.
Agnes and Nathan see this happen.
Oh my God. Cam. God damn. All right. Agnes just jumps like straight into the portal.
I love it.
I walk out front and get my door blocking brick. Every Waffle House, I'll tell you. Nope, sorry. Every WAHO, I'll tell you.
There we go.
Don't sue us.
This is
Every public domain WAHO has a brick that holds open the doors. I'm going to take that brick and I guess hold my nose and jump into the waffle batter.
Amazing. Now, if you'd like to find out what happens, join us next time. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Wait,
For
but what if
$5
we want
a
to
month.
find out?
The low.
So, Camilla, you find yourself falling, or at least moving quickly. You can't tell which direction you're moving, whether it's down, up, side, whatever. You find yourself moving at speed through this viscous liquid. You feel it wet against your skin, like slime. It's not, it's not covering you. It's not coating you. You're somehow immune to being, splarch covered in this stuff. But you are sliding through the ether, through the multiverse of batter. Quickly, Agnes, kind of dive formation, comes up behind you. You see her quickly moving towards you, and shortly thereafter followed by Nathan and his brick. And the three of you are plummeting through the multiverse. When you find your feet under you, suddenly the world takes shape. The slick khaki liquid is just gone, and you kind of come out of this corner of another walk-in refrigerator. You are now... see, the issue, though, is unexpectedly this walk-in is warm. And you quickly get the sensation that it's not that it's just been turned off for some time. There's heat lamps glaring down. It's hot. The heat lamps are glaring down from the ceiling, and the shelves are lined with fresh, healthy plants. The door is cracked open.
Do we all land on top of each other, like hilariously?
Scooby-Doo style.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Absolutely.
Nathan, get your foot off of my face.
Oh, sorry. Oh, hold on.
Oh, God.
God, why is it so hot in here?
Oh, sorry, Cam. God.
Where's my brick? Oh, God. Okay, here it is.
Disturbingly fresh
On my
for
foot.
a WAHO.
Ugh. Well, so far this has got to be one of the most mundane multiverse places we've been.
Did anyone bring a hooded coat?
No, of course not.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I brought a brick.
Brought an apron.
probably better.
Hey, look on the bright side. Maybe their restaurant is spotless. The health inspector will get confused and grade our restaurant well because she was in here. It's unlikely, but...
Are there any signs of that health inspector or any of the roach feratus?
Not in this. What would you call this? This warm not in this heaterator. But you can exit if you want to look for her.
Okay.
Is there like a little window in the door or anything, or is it just a solid?
The walls are metal. The walls are metal and solid. This is a totally sealed. Other than the heat lamps and the plants and the heat, this resembles a totally sealed industrial walk-in refrigerator / freezer.
We're surrounded by vegetables?
Yeah.
Can I pocket some garlic?
Oh, I like that. Yeah, do it.
Writing it down.
Nathan. How many times do I gotta tell? Don't eat food from other dimensions, please.
No, it's for the... No.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, you see?
Oh, okay, good idea. She pats him on she gives him a hit on the back, but it's a little
God.
too hard.
Yeah. All right, who's going first?
Cam is just going to carefully kind of open the door and peer just a crack and peer through.
Okay. When you peer out of this this reverse refrigerator, you instantly feel cold on your face. Everything you see in this WAHO has a blue tint to it, very similar to the color palette of the Walkin vampires. You can see out the numerous large windows of this diner. The world outside is just as cold as this. Everything you can see from here is frozen solid. And in fact, you see the full moon is emanating with a bright blue corona that makes it harsh to look at.
Any sign of life or undeath?
You can see some patrons. And in fact, let's see. I will say, let's have you investigate a mystery at this point again.
You just want to give me more experience.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm changing dice.
Very good call.
Boxcars.
Boxcars.
right dice.
That's pretty damn good, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a 10 plus, which is hold 2 on investigate a
Thank
mystery.
God.
Yeah, you finally get a good roll. Damn.
All right. Cool. So yeah, hold 2. I'm going to say where did it go?
Nice.
By it, I mean both the Rocheferatus, but mostly the health inspector.
You see that she is certainly not here. In fact, the room here is peaceful. I'll say you notice very quickly that you are in a docile situation. So you peer out a little bit more and you look around. There's a single woman. She's well, you don't know if she's single or there's a solitary person working the line, and there are just a few scattered patrons, and you can see in the distance out the window that there are some of these vampires getting into a vehicle and driving away.
I'm going to kind of push the door to a little bit more and go, I have good news in that I think I know in which direction they've taken her. I have bad news in that they seem to have a car.
A
Is it a
car?
beetle?
Is it a normal
Is
size
it how?
car?
Yeah, is
what's
this
the car
a clown car? What? Yeah,
What? Is it,
we have questions.
yeah.
Maybe you should ask another question on your.
Is the car?
There it is.
Let's see. I'm going to ask what is being concealed here.
Okay. You've been focusing on this vehicle, and yeah, you start to try and I think like you're quite disoriented from the process of traveling between worlds, and so you're starting to get your wits end about you, and you realize they are in fact the proper size of what you're used to in a person. Here in their own world, in Walkin world, they are normal size, and they get in a normal size car. You also notice that all of the people in this diner have blue skin. They have a moon tan, so to speak.
I'm back to paying attention. I was drawing Rocheferato, but I'm done now. Nathan's drawing out his little checkbook.
Love it.
Nathan,
Ah, yeah, sorry.
they have a car. They seem to be driving away. But everyone, we're going to stick out. You two may stick out slightly less if you want to.
Thank you.
It's the apron. If
Now,
you'd like to lead the charge, I'll see what I can do in terms of sneaking out and
figuring out where else they're going.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you saw where they were going, let's get the lead out. Let's, I don't know, freaking steal a car and chase them. Let's go.
Hey,
You can fly, right?
What?
Me?
Camilla? Yeah.
No. Have you, Nathan?
Wait, you thought
Yeah.
Cam could fly? Why do you think Cam could fly?
Never seen
This
her
is
drive a
we
car.
don't. We
Yeah,
don't have
no,
time,
sorry.
huh?
Let's go.
Let's
We
go.
don't
Okay,
have time
we gotta
for
go.
this.
Go.
Cap, Loxley wants to see the drawing. I feel like you have to show
Well, for
the drawing.
$5 a month, you
No.
can see this. I'm gonna post it in the live shrimp.
No, this is gonna go on
Screen chat.
YouTube. You gotta show the camera.
Gotta show the camera. It's a work of art, I would say. Hold on.
Oh wow.
Wow, it's
beautiful.
That's a cummerbund, by the
It
way.
has a lot of eyes.
Yeah.
I thought it was a
Okay.
hairy tummy.
Everybody clap.
Yeah, that's. I am an artiste.
Very good.
Beautiful. Well done.
Thank you so much.
You got 10 out of 10 from Doggo
The
Doggo
rows
Gills.
of eyes.
Wow,
Doggo
a
Gills
sweet
is
little
clapping.
guy.
Sweet little guy. Love
It's a
him.
sweet
First
little
one to get
guy.
it tattooed wins.
I shall be referring to them as it's a sweet little guy.
As the
They've
three
definitely gotten away by now.
Yeah.
No. None of this counts.
As the three of you start to head towards the door, you hear the server call to you. Yep. You guys gonna come out of there and come get some food? Or what's
I am hungry.
where are you going?
Hi. I'm so sorry. Was there someone else who came out of the walk-in
Oh yeah,
a few moments ago?
those stinking vampires, they love to hang out in there. I don't understand why. I
It
can't get
seems
them to
be,
stop.
I've heard holy water in the soda fountain is helpful.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do that. I have a truce with their leader. And
What kind of truce?
you say this, but Nathan, I do want you to know you recognize this woman. At least
Me?
a version of her. This is Cold Melissa.
Damn it.
Now, to be fair, Melissa Prime is also quite cold.
You said you got along with your ex-wife pretty well.
That's true. I'm just bitter.
He gets one bitter comment per mystery as a
Mhm.
treat.
Oh man.
Fair enough. It was in the divorce terms.
I want you to know that like
I don't know why
Agnes
this
just
is per
ran
mystery.
Agnes ran past everybody and she's currently trying to hotwire a car outside while they're having these conversations.
Perfect.
Cam is just angling herself a little bit, so she's kind of between this woman and the window, so she can't see what Agnes is doing.
Does cold Melissa seem to recognize me?
Yeah, I think I think she gives Camilla a funny look as Camilla's trying to cover up what Agnes is doing, but then she is totally distracted by seeing Nathan, and she says, Nate, you're not Nathan. You look warm. You look,
Yeah, I hear that all the time.
yeah. Who are you? Who the hell are you?
Hey, you must be cold Melissa. I'm
just regular
Warm
Melissa.
Nathan.
You must be warm Nathan.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it's a different thing. I'm from another place, a warmer place, not like Florida, but a different world. We fell through the batter, and now we're here.
Well, Florida here is the
Hell-
coldest place in the country.
That must be tough for the Gators.
No, the Gators love cold here.
Dang. This.
I
We
am
gotta.
so
do
sorry.
you like
to-
health inspectors here?
No, not really.
Well, ours got took um, by the little guys, and we gotta get her back. There's people who are gonna miss her and come looking, and the health inspector general is gonna get involved, and we can't have that.
Do you perchance have a car we could borrow? We just need to retrieve the other warm woman who came through. We'll bring it back quickly. And if you I'm sorry, Nathan, if you wouldn't mind telling us where they are, since you seem to have a truce with them.
Okay. I'm gonna have to call the council because the truce is technically protected by the WAHO, and I think I would be breaking the rules if I helped you. And I also have a date with my husband, the real Nathan, in just a few minutes. He should be picking me up. I've got Sam watching the shop, so I don't think I can help, to be honest with you. I mean, I can ask, but WAHO approved the truce and everything.
You hear very far away from outside. Cam, Nate, let's go.
Agnes, let's have you. Sorry, let's have you roll to hotwire this to steal a car without being arrested by the cold police.
You want to act under pressure?
Yeah, why don't you act under pressure? That sounds right. Plus,
don't worry, I've read about this sort of thing, so it's actually plus sharp.
Nice.
Still just okay. 6 plus 2.
You're gonna have to cold wire a car.
Yeah.
8 damage. That's what got me. All the temperatures were wrong. All right. 8.
Oh. You're gonna get a hard choice, a worse outcome, or a price to pay. I did that out of order. But let's see. Here's what I'm gonna say. You get noticed. A cop car. You hear whoop, whoop, and you turn around and you see a police officer. His skin is totally blue. His hair is totally white, and he has 2 pointy fangs poking out from his lips. This is not only a cop, but a walk-in vampire. And he's coming for you. He's coming toward you.
Did I turn the car? Is the car on?
You got the car on, yeah. But you were witnessed stealing this vehicle. Camilla, inside, you have been pressed up against the window trying to block this. Is that right?
Yeah, just kind of trying to stand in between Melissa and what's going on while keeping a little bit of an eye, if I can.
I will say you notice when you get up against the window that you feel the moon. You feel it burning your skin. It hurts. I'm going to say take 1 harm, actually. Ignore armor.
Can I try to help before that happens? Can I throw my apron over her? If I start to see her start to sizzle?
I mean, you can do that. It's already... I mean, you can't stop her from pressing herself against the window. She's already done that while you were talking to this version of your ex.
Cold Melissa.
Cold Melissa, yeah. But you can certainly throw your apron over her.
Yeah.
Certainly.
I will do that. A lot of random shit falls out of the pockets.
Thank you.
The chat wants to know, do the police here still say freeze?
These are the important
they say
questions.
burn.
That's a very important question.
Melt!
Oh God, it's Sarah.
I find myself concerned because charm is my bad stat.
Great.
Well, how far away is this friend from me?
This friend is, I would say, 3 car lengths away from you. They've gotten out of their car and they are walking toward you.
Agnes, you can like see she's trying to decide whether she should just like try to drive around this person, but I don't think it makes sense that Nathan and Kim would be able to get in the car before this person would catch up to her. So she rolls down her window. Hello, officer. What can I do for you? But it's only rolled down like this much. And she's like, Kim, Nathan.
I can see that you're not from around here.
That's just sort of generally an extremely offensive thing to say, but yeah. Hi. And
some of my pals were just visiting a place not from around here. What kind of business do you have here in Walkin World?
wait, they call it Walkin World? They call it Walkin World?
This one does, yep. Let me be the first to welcome you to Walkin World. Just like I'm about to be the first to welcome you to the inside of a jail cell here in Walkin World.
Okay, yeah, yeah, just, Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what it is like in your place and with the world where you're from, but here in Walkin World, you're not allowed to steal cars.
Stealing is such a strong Nathan Kim, and like she turns the car on and backs up a handful of feet.
You hit the car behind you.
Okay, good. And then it goes, and then like tries to do tries to like sort of spin out of this parking lot so that they can run out of the door and get in.
Amazing. Act under pressure, and while you're rolling, what do the other two of you do?
Is there a coat rack or anything?
Yeah, there's a coat rack.
Any hooded coats?
There are some coats. There are some hooded coats. It's not going to be perfect.
Or just one that's much too large for Cam.
Sure. You can grab a coat.
She's just I'm gonna grab one of those, kind of throw it over myself, and hand Nathan back his apron and the 10 things that fell out of it. There's your garlic and there's
Slinky.
your Slinky. Why do you have silly putty?
Time is of the essence, guys.
And I'm gonna run and try and dive into the car.
Okay.
On my way out. Sorry, do you still want both of us?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm going to look at Cold Melissa, and I would like to roll my sensitive move.
Okay.
Because I'm feeling a lot of emotions. And I can do it when we get in the car. I just am feeling a lot of things in this new world.
Sure.
I feel like I need to open myself or be opened up to it.
I am in the process of bringing up alternative weird moves, and that was faster than I thought it would be, so I'm just going to read it myself. When you open your brain up to the psychic environment, roll plus weird. Let's get it. Let's feel it. And Agnes, just keep holding that result. I'm waiting for it.
I got it. Tell me when you want it.
All right, cool.
In the first episode we ran, I kind of fell through like a psychic demon portal or something weird and moved around and ended up with a sensitive move.
Great.
That is 8 on the dice. -1 is a 7.
Okay. You gain a hazy impression about something important. What are you? You're trying to open yourself up to her?
The world, the Walkin world as a whole, as we enter this new dimension.
Oh, gotcha. So you are not thinking about her specifically, just generally this world.
She cracked the egg to make this omelet.
Gotcha.
Breakfast buns.
Yeah, you see a world, a cold world where the moon comes up and it begins the day with its comfortable cold light, and at night, the sun comes up. The sun is just a plain ball of light. It's
beautiful,
made of the reflection of the light from the moon. It doesn't give as much it doesn't give as much coolness as the moon itself. And in fact, in some of the warmer months, it is quite warm at night. And you see this world in a general sense. And you see its people that are all, they all have their moon tans from constant moon exposure. Very few people use moon screen here, which is very
Tragic.
very bad for their skin.
Yeah.
When you're getting this general sense of this world, you do not see any vampires, and it's clear to you that the vampires are not from this place. That's what I will say.
Did you say the cop was also a walk-in vampire?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll get ushered to the vehicle then.
All right, Dre. What did Agnes roll on her roll?
I got a 10.
Wow. Okay, then yeah, you whip that thing right around. The cop is just kind of flabbergasted. He seems surprised that anybody would actually do something like this.
You mean such a great idea? Such an extremely good and well thought out idea.
He says, whoa, not cool. And he kind of stumbles back to the sidewalk, and you whip around right in front of the front door of this cold WAHO, and your two companions step out. And Nathan, Melissa calls after you. She says, say hi to warm Melissa for me.
Yeah, okay.
And you all get in the car and start driving.
Okay. All right, Cam, so which way?
I think.
I mean, you saw them
One-
peel out of here, right?
1 second.
Hello, we're back.
Hello.
We just
Oh, hi.
Hello.
we just peeled away from the Waffle House. You are being pursued by a apparent vampire cop, and in in Walkin World, it's a cav. All cops are vampires. Yeah. So, I do want to remind you. I thought about this on the break. We have a team playbook. We are, what do you call it? We are the interdimensional crisis team, which I think is applicable to this group. You have a team move. Which one did you pick? Did you pick otherworldly or otherworldly?
Otherworldly.
So you make your strangeness of okay. That doesn't actually help here, but I just wanted to remind you have that.
Whilst we are in this, were you going to don't let me step on your narration?
Oh no! Please talk to one another. Talk to each other.
Talk to the vampire cop.
Talk to the vampire.
Yeah, are we
cop.
being actively pursued by a
Yes,
vehicle
please
with
update
Yeah.
us on
like-
our vampire friend.
You're being pursued, but you probably want to discuss this scenario with each other. Go.
So I'm
going
going
to
to
step away.
point in the.
Okay,
I'm going
good.
to point in the general direction that the original vampire car peeled off in.
Mhm,
Um,
mhm.
And as I assume that turn is taken on two wheels, I'm going to say, Cold Melissa implied that there was some sort of treaty that the council had approved with the vampires here. I'd like to ask them about it.
Yeah.
Can you just
Yeah.
please don't roll the car while I'm out. And then I'd like to use my my alternate weird move to talk to the council.
Oh.
If they'll let me.
Yes, your
Because
alternate
why
weird
deal with somebody
move.
else's chain of command.
Your alternate weird move is illuminated. Is that right? We talked about this earlier.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
so when you telepathically ask the, in our case, WAHO council for aid, roll plus weird.
Okay. Do it. Roll plus weird.
I'm using the good dice. Don't become the bad dice, please. They're not becoming the bad dice. That is 9 on the dice plus 3, so that's 12.
12 is good.
So,
Last time I checked.
on a 10 plus, the council reveals a key fact, clue, or technique that will help you.
Yes. Do you remember how we visualized this? I remember you were on a bus.
Cam essentially just kind of goes into a bit of a trance. She just kind of looks into the middle distance and descends through the bubbles of the waffle batter.
Yes. I love it.
But out to Agnes and Nathan, she's just
Essentially
really buckled herself into this car and is like,
I think the
comatose,
last
basically.
the last thing you hear is Agnes telling Nathan that when Cam is like this, you can stack stuff on her head and she won't notice. And then you fade out.
Done.
Okay, let's get in that vision first. Let's slide through the syrup. Let's get all buttered up in this.
Don't. You can.
You don't like buttered up?
No, I like it too much.
Oh. You get down in that batter. I think I described kind of like almost like a blank, like a once you emerge in your mind palace from this battery transition, it slides away. It gives you a vision within yourself of this dark place, desolate landscape, perhaps a desert of some sort, with no lighting whatsoever, just lit from, as if you have dark vision or something of this nature, and you see no streets, no trees, no lamp posts, no benches, no signs, no nothing except for this one single building in the distance, a yellow and black WAHO. As you want to be there, you are. You're standing outside of this WAHO, and there are several figures within. I would say, I don't know, maybe 12, maybe, let's say, like 16. Perhaps one for each stool on the counter, one for each chair, each table in this place. And they're all facing you, and they're dark, shadowy figures. You don't see any of their features, just their eyes all glowing the same color that the same like unfathomable color that Sam's glow when he speaks to you as the council. And I hear, did y'all hear that? The cop.
They're right on our tail.
I hear a
They're
siren.
right on our
Yeah.
tail.
You hear the echoes.
"That's my house."
You hear the echoes of the police siren in that your real body is hearing, but you are no longer connected to at this moment. And they say to you, Camilla, what is it that you would like to know?
First of all, thank you for the tip about the hooded coat. Timing was interesting.
Yeah, you didn't do great there.
Admittedly, maybe par for the course. We seem to be in a place referred to as Walkin world, where there's a treaty with the vampires, and I'd like to make sure we don't step on any toes, as it were. But we do need to retrieve our health inspector.
Yes, the division between your worlds has been scrambled without cheese.
The worst way.
You must rectify this situation. The treaty that this cold Melissa has with the vampire in her world does not apply to you. and the
No
folks
holds barred.
from
Got it.
yours. Yep, basically.
I was not expecting an agreement. Thank you. Is there anything else you'd like accomplished here?
Oh, I'd just like to give you a key fact, clue, or technique that might help you.
Anything you can give would be fantastic.
you you need
Well,
And
you need to rescue this woman from your world. These
More information.
vampires, they're cold. They're cold-blooded. That is to say that they are cruel. They will
see.
kill her, is what I'm trying to say.
crushing it.
Thank you.
So, like, beat them or whatever. No.
I understand. Hmm. Actually, I think you've given me some food for thought, as it were.
I quit. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Nice. Food for thought, that's a good one. I'll put that one away.
I'm going to leave on that note before it gets worse.
No. I still need to give you something good that will help you. They have a leader. If you defeat their leader, they will be basically useless. You fought them before. They kind of suck in general, yes?
Ha.
In so many ways.
Oh, not that many. That's too many
We're
ways.
little straw.
Just 2 ways.
Only 2 ways. Blood and fighting. Let's not think about any other ways. Their
I
leader
can't cope with this.
their leader is Flo. And Flo is
Flo.
way more powerful than them.
Like an ice flow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Whoa. Wow. That's a pretty good one too.
We just got it. Ha ha ha.
My characters and my own self are too different. No, but yeah, they basically they're saying you have to defeat Flo, but she's more powerful. Cut off the head and the body will scatter, kind of deal.
Oh. Not literally.
Yes.
Yep.
I see. So they're cold-blooded in that they're cruel. Their leader's name is Flo. Do they function similarly to the vampires in our world, or their moon burns my skin? Does
Yeah, you don't want to
anything?
get burnt. You'll get burnt right up in that sun, that moon. God, I'm confused. I see so many worlds at once.
That must be mind-boggling.
Yep.
Okay, I'll take that back. Thank you
Yep.
for that.
No problem. Deuces.
I don't know how to end these things.
You're
And I'm gonna
you're
try
currently
and
like
wake up and
you're
just, like,
currently
come on.
zooming out. Yeah.
Cam, I've been shot. Help, help.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. It's always funny when you come out of those trances.
No.
Don't.
We
you
are being
can't
chased,
just-
though.
Yeah, we're
What is stacked on me?
working.
12 quarters.
Let's walk it back a little bit because while Camilla is in this trance, Agnes, you're driving this car and you're being pursued. More
Oh, right. Right.
cars
So it is
are
possible I could be shot.
more cars are appearing. Yeah, you might. We have to figure out how you get shot first. More cop
No,
cars
wait.
are appearing, and you are needing to flee. So why don't you roll again? We're doing a lot of acting under pressure, but let's
Okay.
have it again. Unless you're gonna do something else to try and get
It's
away.
a lot of pressure.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is I could cast some sort of spell to try to slow it down, but I don't know that I have the time. I don't know that I could reasonably do that I don't reasonably that I could speak Latin and cast a spell and drive a car at the same time. That seems like a big ask.
Yeah, unless you want to hand the reins over to Nathan here.
We're driving and I like crawl into the back. And he crawls into the. Okay.
You do it without letting me know first, though.
How
You
many?
just get started.
How many cars are chasing us?
You got 2 right now, is what I'll say. Yeah.
That's not
Okay.
bad.
All right, Nathan,
Just
sit on the.
2.
Come sit on the. What is the thing between the driver's seat and the passenger seat?
To the console.
Sit on the console and steer. I have to cast a spell.
Okay, I can do this. I do this.
All right, I'm gonna be focusing, but tell me when to like brake and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wait, we're doing that kind of thing. Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
should we? Okay,
the
wait, no,
wheel.
we switched.
No,
we switched seats.
no, we're there.
No.
I don't know that we
Commit.
can.
I'm
I'd have to take
steering.
my foot off the. All right. Okay, you're steering. I've turned on cruise control.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nathan is steering. Agnes.
We all die in a
easy.
car crash and make new characters.
Agnes is trying to do the pedals and cast magic at once. First, I need from Nathan. I'm going to need an act under pressure to see how you possibly do this. I'm going to give you a -1 because I want to, and I can. I can do whatever I want.
I'm just looking at my Yeah, that's fine. Okay, act under pressure. Plus, cool. We got this. Crushing it. I'm so good at rolling dice. That is 6 on the
Super
dice.
good.
Plus 1 is a 7.
Oh, just barely a mixed success. I have an idea. I have a great idea.
Love when you say that.
You succeed. A mixed success is a success. That's always important. I always want to remind myself that. You succeed in piloting this vehicle safely.
Thank you so much.
You look in the rearview mirror at your pursuers, and Agnes, you also see as you look back to try and cast some magic, you see that the original cop is a vampire. The other cop is not a vampire, just a regular blue person. And you see the cop saying to his radio, and I will reveal some off-screen badness here. That's one of my keeper moves. And you're going to hear, we hear, the audience, we hear, subjects are armed and dangerous. Feel free to react with as much force as necessary. And the other cop is going to get out his gun and begin.
Why did you do that?
Oh no!
Because this is such a goofy premise that I feel like a gun is a very serious thing to introduce into this situation.
Man. Okay.
But yeah, they start aiming and presumably readying to take fire. But Agnes, what sort of magic are you going to try to do here?
I want to do a spell like behind us to trap the
Thank
cars
you.
that are going over it, like a spell to like slow them down or like entangle them.
Okay, that sounds like you are trying to trap a specific person, minion, or monster,
I think so.
which is one of the effects of used magic. So, this is going to take some time. This is we talked about this, right? Like it's going to this is going to have to be a pretty well crafted situation, which is fine. It's just going to be potentially dangerous for that reason.
Okay. I mean, I could hurt him instead.
No, we're good. We're good.
Seems mean. Okay.
That's a good.
Right.
That's a good way to get away. I mean, that will end this chase, right? If you're able to get away, if you're able to stop them before any other cars join the fight here. I'm just looking at my things that the keeper may say. So time is going to be one thing. You need your materials, which are you have a little bit of your batter, right? You have the dimensional waffle batter. And I think that's good. That's you're gonna need to like do some chanting, right? You're gonna do some,
Okay. Yeah.
which I'm certain that you're good. You can do that there. But yeah, let's get your roll. Roll plus weird.
Got this.
Okay. 8 plus 8 plus 2. That's a 10.
Hey.
Awesome.
Yes.
And your effect is to trap a specific person, minion, or monster. I'm going to let you do both of these cards at once. But it's going to take some time. You feel the magic at work. You begin your chanting. But the cars, you feel it kind of grasping on the axles of this car. What exactly does this, what do you envision this looking like?
I figured maybe she has like scooped some of that like waffle batter out and she is like enchanting it. So she's like speaking to it really quickly. And then when it's ready, she'll throw it out the window and it will like scatter on the road behind them.
Oh, cool. So yeah, you feel it begin to burn and bubble,
Okay.
toil
Yeah,
and
she's
trouble
doing
and
like,
all that.
mm-hmm.
And it starts to swirl even as I picture it like swirling without you even touching it kind of
Mm-hmm.
deal in this little cup. But it's not quite ready yet. Camilla, you come out of your trance and you see Agnes in the driver's seat, turned around, looking behind her, stirring this magical batter and chanting and like eyes rolled back in her head. And you see Nathan kind of sitting on the center console, steering the car. What?
I see we have it all under control.
And you hear a pop of gunfire from behind you. What do you do?
I think I just kind of assume that Agnes has the, like, whatever she's doing is going to be totally fine to take out the cars behind us. So Cam's just going to duck and kind of look up at Nathan on the console and say, apparently their leader's name is Flo.
Okay.
And we focus eyes on the road.
Oh,
Nathan.
sorry.
There's another like pew pew as bullets fly past the car.
But head down. Actually, you know what? I think with that, Cam's gonna kind of like arrange herself to kind of be behind Nathan a little, like give him a little bit of cover. Like she's gonna slide into the back seat over like the bench seat because she can take a little more harm than everybody else, and she's just gonna kind of like crouch in the back
Like a goblin on the
like a goblin. While she's like, named Flo, we're good to retrieve our health inspector. It won't break any sort of interdimensional treaties.
Great.
You're doing great. They did not give me directions though. I
Okay.
perhaps should have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look back and see how our pursuit is doing and if they're going to shoot us again.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't do anything here, you're eventually going to get hit. I think the bullets are getting more and more accurate. One just flew through the just hit the rear view mirror on the side. I'm sorry, the side view mirror. That's what that's called. They're getting closer. Specifically, it seems like they're aiming at Nathan.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely like
Let's get
kind of doing the cover thing. Yeah, can I do a protect someone roll?
Give me that experience. Come on.
How are you trying to? How are you trying to protect him from a bullet?
With her body.
Taking the bullet.
With her body.
Oh,
She's literally like, hit me, baby.
I slid into the back seat like to be in between.
She is undead.
I'm immortal.
I am quite alive.
Sure. I understand that. I'm just.
he bleeds and she does not.
She can still die.
I can.
Oh wait, no, immortal. Wait, immortal specifically says you can't die, right?
I can't age or sicken.
Oh,
so I think it's more
right,
like I think it's like Tolkien elves kind of rules.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Nerd.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, no, that's a surprise here on this TTRPG stream.
Right.
No nerd stuff allowed.
Yeah.
Rein that in.
None of that nerd stuff. All right, this is a cool guy. This is a cool guy
Sorry.
TTRPG stream. This stream is for cool guys only.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Not true. Not true.
I'm not cool. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get a protect someone roll.
Yeah, it's a free experience point for me. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Is it a free experience point for me too?
Is it?
It might be.
When another hunter uses protect someone to protect you. Oh, no, it is for you, not for me. They mark experience.
Oh.
I was being
Okay.
selfish.
Yeah, the mundane
on
is an
protecting him
experience
next time.
machine. Sorry, go ahead.
Solid.
They're the bad dice now.
Oh, is that what you rolled? A 3?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, that's not good. I mean, you have a plus? You get plus tough to that though.
I have a -1 tough.
Ah, yeah.
So Cam's a talker.
Then both of you
Enjoy your
get
experience.
yeah mark experience. Oh, you get 2 experience for that, by the way. You get 1 for protecting a mundane and 1 for failing miserably. In addition to experience, please mark 2 harm as you are hit by a bullet. Nathan, you also take 2 harm as another bullet goes through your shoulder. You're just getting
That tracks.
peppered.
So I take 1 fewer. Yes, sorry. I take 1 fewer harm because of my immortal move.
Oh, cool.
So whenever I suffer harm, I suffer 1 harm less.
Yeah.
So I'm not
A
unstable
bullet goes
yet, and
through
that's great.
Camilla and hits me.
Were you doing the same the previous times you took harm?
Yes.
Okay. So you didn't take harm from the moonlight.
You know what? No, I did take harm from the moonlight, so I will get rid of this.
Nice.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. I got you. I might have said ignore armor, but I think that when it says suffer 1 harm less, it's different from
It's not armor.
armor. Yeah, exactly.
True facts.
Any hoozle, Nathan, you are now being shot at. You just took a very painful bullet to the shoulder. I want you again.
Camilla, I've been shot again.
I want you again to roll
son of a gun.
act under pressure plus cool, but still -1 ongoing for this difficult maneuver you're doing.
Cool. So it's just a flat roll. That's 5. Don't know what we expected.
Yep.
Well, I hope everybody's liked these characters because this is the last time you're ever going to see them.
We got a little too attached.
Nathan, mark experience.
Done.
Agnes, you have been casting this spell for quite some time now. It feels like an eternity, in situation. You, Dre, I'm sure, have been in scenarios where you are sitting in the driver's seat, you're turned around casting a spell, and your very mundane friend is sitting on the center console steering while you work the pedals and try to finish your Latin incantations. I'm sure we've all been there.
Every
We've all
Tuesday,
been there.
more or less.
Yeah.
Mine's Wednesdays.
Time
well.
just goes by so slowly in these moments, as we all know. I'm sure everyone in the chat also knows this. So it feels like an eternity, is all I'm saying. You do, though. You hear these shots. You don't see it because you're so focused on your magic. But these gunshots kind of wake you up out of your focus. Just as you finish the spell, I'm going to have you... I know I told you this would work on both the cars, but I'm going to have you act under pressure to kind of aim the spell, right? Because you said you have to toss the
How dare you?
liquid.
All right. Oh, no.
Oh, don't fail. I don't want you to fail.
I mean, I don't want you to fail either.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
5. I mean, I could use my luck, but then you're gonna doom me? I don't want that.
Oh, it'll be fine. This
That's.
I don't feel like that's a thing.
I don't think we have a choice because I think if we don't pull this off, they're gonna get shot more. So I'll use my luck, and then I completely succeed, right?
Yeah, that's a full success then. That's great.
All right, fine.
Okay. Yeah, River says, ask Cap how fine it is to be doomed with Ian. It's not the same. This isn't the same
Like
as Doom.
super doomed or like a little doomed?
Yeah,
Not like doomed for.
This is just like I just wanted you to be.
Just a classic doomed.
Like a bad thing will happen.
I just wanted you to be scared of using your luck. I just didn't want you to use your luck all
I'm
willy
scared.
nilly. Okay.
I'm appropriately frightened and intimidated.
It ended fine for Ari.
But I'm doing it anyway. I don't want my 2 buds to die. So
Narratively.
You throw your batter out into the street, and it spreads out way, obviously way larger than it should, being that it's just a small cup. It becomes an enormous puddle that wraps around both of these cars, and instantly, giant tentacles of waffle batter, like dozens of them, come up across around each car, kind of lifting them up into the street. Now, unfortunately, as this happens, Nathan loses control, and the tires skid, and the wheel turns, and the car turns to its side and flips. And
how dare you hurt us? I used luck. This is hurtful of you, Ian. How dare you wound us in this way?
You succeeded at act under pressure to throw the batter, which trapped the cars. Nathan failed at driving the car well after being shot in the shoulder. And so it slides into an alleyway. God, this is pretty bad. The police cars get stuck. They are out of your vision. They're down the block. But you have kind of like skidded and rolled into an alleyway. The car has flipped on its side. I want everyone to take 1 harm from that. Sorry. And yeah, you kind of get out of this car into this alleyway. You do hear distant sirens approaching. Very, very far off, but you can tell that reinforcements are on the way. What do you do?
I have to make a joke before I explode. All cops are battered.
All cops are battered is good. We love this.
I was gonna explode.
Are we like upside down? Like, what's our status in this flipped car?
You've gotten out of the car. I'm going to say you crawl from the
Okay.
twisted metal wreckage. You've taken this harm.
I was not wearing a seatbelt. I was not in a seat. That is not great.
Okay, fine. Yeah, Nathan is thrown through the windshield. I won't make you take.
Wait,
I won't
no.
make you take extra harm from that.
Don't do it.
I will remind Camilla you don't take that harm because of your thing.
Yes,
I'm not going to
I
remind you that
already
every
did.
time, but I will.
I'm gonna have a
remind you this
post-it
time.
note for every other stream.
Okay. good.
Awesome. Responding to the chat here, Dixon, they don't get luck between mysteries. When we're set up to
Shit.
accept,
Was that it? Crap.
No, what I'm saying is when we're set up to accept, the plan was that when we're set up to accept, donations or what have you, only the listeners can give you the luck that you.
Oh, hey guys,
need.
I don't have any more. You gotta. Hey, my friends, please don't.
This
please
is
don't.
the Hunger Games.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Ooh.
The mundane can get their luck back on their own.
The
But thank you so
mundane
much
can do
if
it,
you want to
sure.
buy me some.
Okay, what do you guys do?
I want to use a move.
Okay.
This was a stranger's car, correct? Which has now emptied its contents.
Sure.
I want to use oops.
Okay.
What did I land on?
Yeah. I love it.
What weird shit is in this person's car?
You
Oops.
get. I know exactly what you get.
Let me read oops for the audience since it is a strange move.
Sure.
If you want to stumble across something important, tell the keeper. I just did. You will find something important and useful, although not necessarily related to your immediate problems. So this is just a fun little game I like to play with Ian, where he has to make up something on the spot, and I talk for a while to give him a second to think of something.
I don't need time. I've got it. I know exactly what you find. You find a steak.
Prime rib, filet,
It's a ribeye.
delicious, cooked, uncooked.
It is piping hot.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Just to be clear, one moment. We're in a car. We stole this car
Mm-hmm.
and we flipped it. And he
Mhm.
looks over as he crawls out of this car and he finds
Mm-hmm.
a cooked steak sitting in this car.
Yep, the trunk has popped open, and a grocery bag
With a
has...
cooked steak in it.
A hot
Well,
cooked steak.
well, hang on. This is a cold world. When you want your groceries to stay good here in our world, you buy frozen groceries and you try to get them home fast enough to get them in the freezer. In this world, you buy very hot groceries and you try to get them home fast enough to throw them in the oven. So this is a very hot steak from a very specific meat packing facility, and you look up
Mm-hmm.
and you see that in this alleyway, you are right next to this meat packing facility, and there are walk-in vampires perched on the ceiling, ready to strike. What do you do?
The steak sold us out.
I think
They're-
Cam,
yeah.
if everybody else is kind of gathering themselves in the midst of the broken glass, I think Cam will step out and look up at the walk-in vampires and go, "I'd like to have a word with Flo."
Mm.
Ah. So, I think that they were ready to jump down into the alleyway, and they sort of, when you say the word flow, they all like do this, like kind of like, oh, you know, like they all scoot backwards. And
It's like the Lion King, Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa.
Mufasa, Mufasa, yeah, exactly. And the one in the middle goes, "All right, hotshot. Why don't you head on in?"
Right.
What's wrong?
Thank you, I think we will.
Agnes, I thought he would say cold shot. I really did. That
Fuck!
really fucked me
Damn.
up.
It's a missed opportunity, but I mean, you can't win them all.
It's weird that they have that one thing they say the way we say it, and everything else is different.
I was trying to like relate to you because I know you're from a different place.
Oh, he was speaking.
That's
our
actually
language,
really
okay.
hospitable of you.
Yeah, that's super nice.
That's
Yeah.
really
you.
cool of you. I like that.
Yeah, you're
No,
welcome.
it's really hot of him.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
We gotta
Look at
adapt
you.
as well.
You're helping. Yeah, you're doing. That's
get it.
very nice of you.
Holy shit, Nathan! Did you get shot?
Oh fuck. No, I'll be fine. It happened.
So Nathan's just
I also
covered in
flew through the
blood.
windshield.
Yeah.
Has
I'm just
Nathan
there's
been
glass on
shot
me.
before? Like,
Oh, yeah.
It hurts really bad. I don't know if you.
It does.
I know all of us in the
Yeah.
chat here have been shot before. It really hurts.
mm-hmm.
No, I'll be fine until I take like one more hit, and then I'll be not as stable.
Cam's gonna kind of like still walk a little bit away from Nathan and go, "Agnes, I don't suppose there's anything you could do to stop the blood."
Yeah, I mean, I can, but I'm gonna need time. I don't know that we have it.
Okay, Den of Vampires.
Yeah, I mean, you want to buy some time, and I can heal Nathan while you tell him about, I don't know, the fucking culture of our world.
Sure.
Tell him about a hot sauce. It'll fuck him right up. It'll confuse the hell out of him.
If you need to see to that wound in this guy's shoulder, then the warm vampire. Sorry, I almost called you a hot vampire. That would have been a little
Agnes folds her-
embarrassing.
Agnes folds her arms and gives you the nastiest look. The nastiest fucking look.
Cam just looks a little uncomfortable.
The warm vampire can head in and talk to Flo while you two, chill out here. Ha! Chill. Get it?
Oh yeah, we are not
No,
fucking
I'm
doing
very
that.
confused.
No, we can't let you go in by yourself. Don't you Aggie me?
I'll be fine.
Do not do that thing with your eyelashes. You are not going in there by yourself.
I'll be fine.
Ow!
You take care of the man leaking a food source for these things all over the ground.
Shit.
I give you my word that I'll protect them.
Okay, she turns around and gives him a nasty look again.
Cam is gonna get like right up in his face and go, I'm going to hold you to that.
All right.
I do have Dark Negotiator.
Oh.
If that's anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. If you're trying to trigger a move and I'm not picking up what you're putting down, you're welcome to say, like, hey,
It's-
does this trigger manipulate
It
someone?
would be manipulate. Yeah, if you think it would trigger manipulate someone, then it would. But
No, I love that. Yeah,
if
roll
not, that's fine.
roll plus charm. The reason you're giving them is you're going to kick his ass, basically, if he doesn't do good for you.
All right, that is an 8 + 2, 10.
Yes.
All right, they'll do it for the reason you gave him. Yeah, he says,
Kick your ass.
yeah, I see you're a tough cookie. And, I don't want to be at the receiving end of your, punchy, or bitey, or whatever it is vampires do in the warm world.
Again, that's very hospitable of you. Which way to flow?
Oh, just in there. Just open the door. She's like hanging out ominously within the hanging meats,
Oh, all right. And I'll go in.
Be careful.
Don't die
Right
again.
then.
Okay. Is the steak people? No, the steak isn't people. Well, we'll see. Maybe it is. Let's start out in the alley. Agnes, how are you attempting to help dear Nathan? And Nathan, by the way, the pain is so extreme. I think adrenaline is starting to wear off. You're starting to feel like you might pass out. Feeling very lightheaded.
How many harm does he have mechanically
It's a good question.
speaking?
3.
3 harm.
I am
Okay.
still stable for the time being.
Cool. I would like to use magic to try to heal him. How much can I heal? Heal 1 harm. Okay. All right. Well,
That'll be enough to like close up the bleeding and stop him. Because you're not unstable, right?
Nope.
Great. Yeah,
Quite
but
stable.
but you are in a lot of pain, and this would certainly help. So, yeah, I think again this does take some. Actually, you know what? I don't think this one takes as much time as you trying to protect some or trying to stop. I'm sorry, trying to trap anyone because with first aid in this game, you can take time to heal someone anyway. So, I think this is an instantaneous spell.
Okay.
So I'm going to need to think of some other thing here. Yeah, I mean, I just think that the risk is just if you fail, it's bad, right? So I think that we're going to have you roll. Yeah, this is just a plus weird. What does it look like as you cast this spell?
you want me to tell you or roll first?
Tell me what it looks like first. What does the attempt look like, I should say?
Okay. Yeah, Nathan is Nathan laying down or sitting or what's up?
Yeah, we flipped the car right next to it, right? So I'm just
Mhm.
sitting on the front of the car, but upside down, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, she comes and kneels down. All right. She wouldn't go places by herself. I know she can handle her shit, but I hate it when she does that. Okay. Take a deep breath, all right? You doing okay?
No.
Okay, well not keep doing that though, but
Okay.
slowly. Slow breaths or you'll hyperventilate. Okay. This is going to hurt a little bit. Just try to breathe through it. It'll be all right. And she's like reaching around into her little pouch of like waffle batter powder again, and she's going to like put some in her hand and push it onto like where he has a gunshot wound.
Mm.
And she's going to cast at the same time.
All right, roll plus weird.
I got a 10.
Fuck yeah, that's great.
Crushing it.
Yeah, this waffle powder turns to batter and then turns to waffle as you, and then, dare I say, from waffle into skin.
Ah!
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. And as she's doing this, as
Why
this
do I
horrible
smell so good?
as this horrible thing is happening under her hand, she says, Sana Khartoum, stitch the cuts and patch the tears, heal him up. We need him here.
Nice. And his blood is syrup. And his sweat
No. No.
is butter. And his...
I'm not turning into a waffle boy. I'm not doing it. Save that for a few episodes.
Yet? Yeah, exactly.
Yet.
Agnes, thank you so much. I feel so much better, but I just gotta know something.
Yeah, what?
Do they eat the steaks? Do they get hurt by the steaks? I'm so confused by the steaks. I don't get any of this.
The steak, like the... Are you holding,
the cut? No, the cuts. Yeah, like this ribeye. I'm so confused.
It's so... It's weird how
It's so
hot it still is. Yeah.
Like, does it hurt them? Do they eat it? This is all so confusing.
One way to find out, Buckaroo, and she stands up and holds out her hand to you.
Okay. Yeah, all right, we'll figure it out.
Before we move...
I put it in my pocket.
Before we move in...
Stick in your pocket.
Yes. You better.
I am.
And you're
There's garlic and a steak in there. We got a stew going.
I love it. Before we move into Camilla, you hear cars pull up as the summoned police officers catch up. Not the ones that you trapped, obviously, but the reinforcements. These officers get out of their cars and begin walking down the alley. But this guard, the guy you talked to, goes, "It's okay. We got this under control. It's going to be all right." And he winks at you guys.
Is he talking to us or talking to the cops?
He talks to the cops, and they turn around. And they
Okay.
He made good on his promise. It's all coming together. And we're going to move inside to Camilla. Camilla, how are you? How are you feeling?
Took a little harm. Left everybody outside with, unknown combatants and the sound of sirens in the distance. Been better.
Yeah.
Oh, and also the moon burns my skin. So not a huge fan of...
Yeah, fair enough. This world is not great.
It's like in the solid, bottom 50% of places I've been.
Sure, fair enough. Well, within this meatpacking facility, you walk in through this back entrance, and you see... this isn't going to be great for any vegetarians in the audience. You see meat in various stages of the butchering process, so I won't go into detail about it. But there are some stations where the meat is being superheated by this concentrated flame before it's packaged and sent to the grocery store. You walk through these very empty, seemingly closed at the moment production areas, and you walk into a more open kind of warehouse room. It's not like a high ceiling. The ceilings are low, and you have all of these, meat chunks hanging from hooks, right? Like in the mob movies, you see these meat chunks hanging from hooks.
The technical name.
In this room, you see the meat in its natural state, this room temperature state, until you get about halfway through and you see all of these vampires, these walk-in vampires breathing their cold breath on it and freezing these loaves of meat. And
blah, blah.
Exactly. Blah, blah, yeah.
I don't like anything about this.
No, this is a terrible place.
This is
We're
really
down
bad.
into the bottom 25% of places I've been.
Yeah.
It's just going down slowly.
Just ratcheting.
And in the center of this room, she's taking boxes of blue gold, cold gold, and she's putting it... I'm making this up as I go. She's putting it...
No shit, are you?
We need to be more... Okay, everybody, the other three of us, we need to be more supportive. Yes.
No.
Good.
No. He
Cold
made
money,
his bed.
let's go. Cold hard cash.
She's putting the
Hot
cold...
soft cash.
She's putting the cold gold into the frozen meat bodies.
Obviously.
Oh.
For
No.
smuggling, this is all just vague mobster nonsense. She's smuggling the cold gold through the... I'm not going to go into detail here because
That's
it
super
doesn't
gross.
matter.
Cold. Why is it not
She's
just
doing
cold?
mob shit.
She's doing mob
She's
stuff.
doing mob things. She just
Yeah.
opened a laundromat.
Okay.
What was she thinking?
And she turns to you and she says, "Oh, who might you be?"
Can I say that kind of as I walked in before anybody caught sight of me, I think Camilla like changed her body language a little bit, like she's like trying to look a little bit more monstrous. So she's got her fangs out
Ooh.
and like so for the chat, Cam is not a vampire like we're used to vampires. She's got a little bit of a snake-like aspect where her jaw kind of unhinges and splits open a little bit and her fangs kind of curve out. Yeah, it's
Ew.
not pretty. So I think she kind of just like
River says hot.
River says hot. Yeah, you need to know that.
excellent. Yeah, so she goes a little monster as she's stalking into the danger zone. So yes, sorry. I'm not here to really engage with anything going on here, but you seem to have our health inspector. We'd like her back.
Oh, you're a cold one, aren't you?
Warm, I've been told.
Not to my taste. I prefer 'em ice cold.
To each their own. And I like them in flannel. Is this relevant?
Not really. I'm just stalling while my minions get ready to gut your poor health inspector and fill her all full of cold gold.
Oh, thank you.
I have
That's
to
the
say
clip.
I'd prefer you didn't. Do I see the health inspector somewhere?
Yeah. Baba Yaga Barbie says the pin. I will not move this pin while I'm in this character. If you want, if you want to look around this facility while you talk to her, I'm going to say, you can investigate a mystery, or actually, let's have you read a bad situation. But I'm going to give you -1 because you're in a conversation with her. You're not looking around the facility strictly. Thank you, Dixon.
I swear to God.
Boxcars?
Don't, no. You're fine.
No.
Roll luck. Use luck. God.
Keep your
One
eyes.
of us is already doomed.
Keep your eyes on me, honey. Oh yeah, you can spend your luck if you want.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna spend my luck.
I have no idea what you're doing. You get to hold 3 on a full success for read a bad situation.
Okay. What's the best way to protect the victims?
Yeah, perfect. With that, I will say you see her. She's unconscious and she's upside down, I guess, on a meat hook. She's not like
Duh.
hooked with like hurdy blood. She's like hooked
No.
like there.
She's like Shibari to this meat thing.
Yeah. Like I said, yeah, we're figuring this one out.
Far too complex.
She's hanging upside down. She's on the hook with her shoes, and you can see there's a vampire there's a walk-in vampire about to feed on her to death. Bum bum bum. You get 2 more holds.
Oh no.
All right. Are there any dangers I haven't noticed?
Yeah, when you look back at Flo, she has not only a pin at her lip while she talks to you, she is wielding a long, icy spear. It's dangerous.
That does seem dangerous. In that case, what's my best way out?
I mean, like leaving. Like, well,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
fair
fair.
enough. There's a front entrance.
I'd like to go.
There's a front entrance the opposite direction where you came in that's much safer as an exit. But,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
So the move I took for my level up was preternatural speed.
Okay. Tell me about preternatural speed.
So I go much faster than normal people. When I chase, flee, or run, take +1 on going.
Amazing.
So what I'd like to do is try and get to the health inspector and like knock the vampire away from her more quickly than they can react.
Amazing. You also get +1 ongoing while you react to the answers of read a bad situation. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
So you'll get
Could be a
+2
stack.
for protect someone is what I'm going to call this. And as you run away from her, she goes, "Ha!"
I think Cam just goes, "Ha," as she runs. I rolled the exact same thing. A 2 and a 1.
Oh my god.
You can't.
Can I throw these dice into oblivion?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then mark your experience. She's going to stab you in the back with her spear.
I just leveled up again.
Her
What?
What the sweet hell is going?
I
haven't leveled up
I
once.
failed like twice. Then I got 1 from protecting Nathan, and then I.
Well, her spear is 3 harm, close, freeze, and you.
I don't like that last one.
You are stabbed and you freeze solid and you fall to the ground. Nathan and Agnes, you walk into this facility after you get done with the healing, and you see you appear in this room. You're not seen, but you see this go down. You see Camilla speed away and get stabbed in the back and fall frozen to the ground. You see Flo here. What do you do?
Man, so this vampire just like threw a spear at Cam's back, and she
just stabbed her with it as a melee weapon as she tried to get away.
Okay, I mean, yeah, Agnes is just gonna pull the knife out of her apron and just run screaming at this person.
Amazing. You're attacking her?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I have a blessed knife.
Cool.
That does holy damage.
Love it. Roll.
Knife is an awesome knife.
Roll to kick some ass plus tough. Very good joke, Cap.
I'm crushing it tonight, aren't I?
The problem is my tough is bad, so
yeah.
I rolled
I think
a 7.
That goes for all of us.
Yep.
I rolled a. We don't have a single tank amongst us. I rolled a 7, but it's -1, so it's 6.
Can I help?
Yeah, of
please,
course.
For the love of God.
Tell me how you help before you try.
I don't have to try. First of all, thanks so much. I have a move that allows me to succeed with an automatic.
I don't
10.
try. I just
But,
do.
I am going to, in my pocket, hidden from the world, roll this hot steak around the garlic into a nice ball, and I am going to yeet said steak garlic ball at the cold vampire.
Amazing. Okay, that gives a +1. Is that right? Just automatically?
Yeah, it's an automatic help out. Yeah,
gotcha.
So +1.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay, then, Agnes, that was a mixed success, which means you do harm to one another.
Cool.
That means she's going to swipe her spear around, which is unfortunately very powerful, and she's going to hit you for 3 harm. But you deal your harm to her, and how much harm does your knife do? Remind me, please.
I am at 4 harm, so I think that means I'm unstable.
Great.
My knife does 2 harm, and it's holy, which I don't know if that does anything against a vampire. Hear me out. Open your heart.
Not necessarily against this one. But
What about? What about?
But I will go. You see her skin sizzle with anger. Her flesh seems disturbed by the heat of this garlicky steak that was just splecked against her from a distance by Nathan. Oh, I can't.
So-
oh,
You're on mute.
oh.
So Agnes like runs screaming like viciously across the room to stab this person, and they're largely unbothered. And then Nathan throws a steak at them, and they're like, "No, anything with that."
Well,
it's fantastic. It's amazing.
It's the steak hit that allowed
I see.
your knife
Okay.
to land true.
It's great. I
Right.
love it.
But then
Very
So it was
she,
the steak, not the garlic.
but then she, swipes that spear up and just gets you with it. Yeah, what's next? What do you do? Jess, you're still frozen. Camilla is still frozen on the ground.
Throw my brick at Camilla.
Wait, what?
Or I go start chipping at Camilla with my brick. I brought
Hold
a
on.
brick to an ice party. I
Okay,
don't
hold
know.
on.
That
There's
I lost that halfway through.
You could pick
Gotta
up.
be
It's
a-
good.
You could pick up your very warm steak.
It's more in front of Agnes at the moment, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Agnes picks up the steak and puts it on Camilla to try to
Oh my
melt her
God.
frozen
Nope,
situation.
not that one. No, hold on. Not what I meant.
I was like, what? No.
No, I
Okay.
mean, if that's what you do, that's what you do. Let's.
Well, that's
let's,
a bad plan. Wait, so her frozen, she's like physically frozen? Like she's turned to ice or what's
Mhm.
up?
Yes,
like
she has been.
encased in
Or she's spiritually frozen.
She has been magically frozen by ice powers of this.
Oh, well, then I
sphere.
have no reason to think that a warm steak would help, so I don't do that.
Oh wait, you got hit by the same spear. You're also
yeah,
frozen.
I didn't want to say nothing.
Sorry,
Okay.
you're frozen. Nathan, what do? You throw a brick?
Cool. Well, hold on. Now there's a different
Okay.
field in front of me here.
Yeah, you
Okay,
you
Agnes
see
is-
your two badass women friends
Mhm.
fall frozen to the ground. What do you do?
Fuck, man.
Hey, man, it's your time.
Plan the funeral?
Yeah, I gotta see what amount of bravery I have still left in me here. I'm closer to Agnes. I'm gonna go.
What are you gonna do?
Hmm?
Are you gonna help me?
Wait, where are those hot blowers? You
What?
described some good hot blowers that heat the food before they're packaged.
Yeah, they're in the back.
Cool. Am I in the front or in the back? Where am I?
I'm sorry, they're in the different rooms that you walked in through.
Okay.
You're now in the main room, but
Cool.
we can say you grabbed some on the way in.
Oh, they
if
were-
You want.
I thought they were like attached to the wall. Yeah, they're obviously in my pockets.
Yeah. What? Okay. Yeah. Let's think about that. Yeah. There's some blow. Maybe you oopsed your way into a blowtorch on your way in here.
Maybe I oopsed my way into a blowtorch on my way in here. I remember that. Does anyone? Yeah.
Does the
I also
blowtorch?
recall that, yeah.
I remember that too. Yeah. And if you don't, it's because your stream glitched out for a minute while we
Yeah,
talked about
yeah.
it. Because it did happen.
The blowtorch.
When those ads came up, that's what happened.
The blowtorch blows cold though. Is the problem? I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna punch you.
Just being a dick. Yes. What do you do? What do you do with this blowtorch, Nathan?
Turn it on.
Hmm.
Roll it at Camilla. And then run and hide.
Okay. Let's get a act under pressure for that. That sounds like fun.
I'm gonna try to use panic button.
Okay.
When you need to escape, name the route. You'll try. Roll plus sharp, and things happen depending on what I roll.
Okay. Let's get it. Plus sharp.
I saw some empty boxes in a room a while back. I'm gonna go try to hide in one of those boxes.
Rock and roll.
10 on the dice plus 1 is 11. That means on a 10 plus, you're out of danger. No problem. Period.
Love it. All right, you throw this blowtorch
I roll the blowtorch.
You roll this blowtorch. You duck back into the frozen and some not frozen slabs of meat, and before you know it, you find yourself hidden in some boxes. Camilla, you feel a sudden warmth. You are awoken by a flame.
Yes.
It's miraculous. What do you do?
I think I realized that kicking ass is simply not something I'm ever going to do, and I should stop trying. So I'm going to turn around and I'm going to try to grab Flo by the collar and say, I will rain down such hell on you if you don't let us go and take our health inspector back. And I'm like kicking the... I'm kicking the heat lamp toward Agnes.
Yeah.
To try and unfreeze
Ooh.
Agnes.
You're also trying to dark negotiator, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get act under pressure first and then manipulate someone second.
Okay, hold on.
Getting new dice.
Great. Very good.
Nothing is going well for me at this point, so. We do have the berries and cherries dice.
Oh,
but
nice.
They're weighted terribly. Okay. The 5 on the dice plus 2. So I got a 7, which is categorically better.
Then, yes, you... Let's see. I'm going to give you a hard choice.
Wait, shit. This is act under pressure?
Yes.
Sorry, I was doing dark negotiator first.
Uh-oh.
So that's 5.
No!
God damn it.
Okay, then you just flub. You you kick this torch. You try to scoot it over towards Agnes, but it it rolls. You kick it too hard because the ground is icy and you didn't realize it. And it skitters all the way to the pile of boxes in which Nathan is hiding.
I don't know what part of you're out of danger, no problem, period. You're confused about.
It doesn't say you're out of danger until.
But then more danger happened to you. You were out of the old danger. Now you're in the new danger.
Exciting friendly fire danger.
Oh, God.
Literally friendly fire.
Now let's get that dark negotiator. Manipulate someone plus charm.
I'm going to assume, based on the fact that I can even roll this, that she simply didn't see me do that. Okay, see, that's an 11.
Okay, cool. Good job.
Thank God.
What did you say to her?
That I was going to rain such hell on her if she didn't let us go and give us back our health inspector.
You say this. You say you're going to rain. You say the words, you're going to rain hell. And she says to you, well, darling, for you to rain hell on me, you'd have to have frozen hell burn right over. And it's at that moment that the boxes begin to engulf. And she feels the warmth from that fire, and she says, oh, well, you have put quite a damper on my operations now, haven't you? And she looks over at the vampire that's just about to sink its teeth into the health inspector's neck. And she says, wait a second, darling. I think we might be better off if we let these fuckers go. Nathan, you're in a pile of boxes that is beginning to set on fire. What do you do?
Oh, it smells really good in here all of a sudden. Oh my god! Anyway, I try to get out of the boxes. Oh no, I taped myself in. How do you even do it?
You taped yourself in?
I'm just kidding. Like a box that you package. Never mind.
Oh,
I get out of the boxes. I try to not be on fire.
You can stay in there if you want.
I don't.
And be on
I don't
fire.
want to stay in this
I
universe.
don't want.
I'm not gonna make you roll to get out of the boxes. That's fine.
You're so nice of you.
But what do you do after you get out of this pile? You see a frozen Agnes. You see Camilla. You see a very smarmy looking Flo conversing with Camilla. What do you do?
Do they look battle ready? Are they like about to fight each other? What's their body language telling me in this quick moment?
I mean, they seem fine. They seem like it's like a fun little adversarial standoff kind of situation.
I went to real sensitive again.
Okay.
I want to check the vibe.
When you open your brain
Vibe
up to
check.
psychic environment, roll plus weird. Sure. What are you trying to open yourself up to? What are you trying to learn here?
I want to try to open myself up specifically to the cold vampire Flo's psychic environment.
Okay.
Just to see their intentions.
What'd you get there, buddy?
Rolled a 4 on the dice minus 1 is a 3. I would like to use my luck.
Oh,
We are never getting back to our universe.
It's
this
fine.
is it. I mean, it was.
I can get my luck back.
Yeah, okay. Spend your luck.
I did. It's done.
Cool. So, 10 more, you'd gain a definite... That wasn't actually crickets, Sarah. That was somebody else's pupper.
Yeah, look, it's sad.
I think it's mine.
Back there.
Was it
It's
me?
So pitiful.
Oh, is she in my...
Oh,
Oh,
She's got such
Damn.
sad ears.
oh,
right
baby,
now.
what's the matter?
Oh, my wife is home and she wants to go say hello. Please give me one moment. I apologize.
It's very important. Don't worry about it.
Anything
oh,
for
cricket.
cricket.
How dare.
Oh,
Dixon, are you trying
palette-
to create
a palette of
weapons
dice? Hell
to give
yeah.
to your enemies?
Palette.
So, you get an automatic success. You gain a definite impression, a vision, tangible aura, overheard thought, etc. about something important. You see this warehouse. You see it in this cold, cold world with these vampires that are from another place altogether. They don't, like I said earlier in your sensitive vision, they don't belong here. They're not from here. And you see these criminal operations taking place on like a time-lapse kind of scenario. And you feel a connection to some far-off place, some other universe, some other reality. And you definitely get the sense that, given the circumstances, given that she, from her perspective, from Flo's perspective, you are trying to burn down this warehouse. She has other motives. She needs this operation to succeed, and she is legitimately willing to let you all go with the inspector so long as no further harm comes to this place. You feel the sincerity of the scenario.
Is there like a fire extinguisher on the wall? Can I try to start putting out the fires that are behind me while they deal with the talkie talk?
Yeah, the fire extinguishers in this world, they
Let's
suck
hear it.
they suck up the fire instead of They suck up the fire instead of blowing it out.
Obviously. Well,
Yeah.
well, fire extinguishers don't blow out fire. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that.
For free.
So,
Step one.
They blow out a material which suppresses the fire.
okay.
This
They
instead
suck it, yeah.
sucks in the fire and
Mhm.
suppresses it within it.
Beautiful. I do that.
Just-
I'm terrified.
Hey, I'm just world building
Yeah,
here, y'all.
No, I love it. We'll definitely be back here a ton.
For sure.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. I won't even make you roll for it.
That's so nice. You're
That's
being
a
so
lie.
kind.
That's a lie. I'm gonna make you roll act under pressure. You're trying to
Exactly.
put out a
That's
big fire.
bullshit.
100%. That's a 6.
That's not good. You don't do shit.
No, I mean, it's a
You
fail.
suck up one of the boxes and it blows up the fire extinguisher.
It's stuck on the front.
Yeah. But Camilla, you are now. I'm sorry, Agnes. You have thought out because the fire is getting pretty big. Agnes, Camilla, what do you do?
I'm frozen, aren't I?
No, you're
You have thought.
the fire is getting
I've-
big. It's
okay.
yeah.
Oh.
I think Cam is just going to turn around and like very slowly just like help Agnes up as if she totally meant for all of this conflagration to happen. And just say, "Thank you. We'll be taking our inspector and going. I can't say I wish you the best of luck, but hopefully our paths never cross again."
Oh, I'll be fine, you cold little thing.
Agnes is like has like a hand where she's like actively bleeding, and she's watch your fucking mouth.
If I could watch I can't even watch my mouth looking in a mirror, because even vampires in this world can't see their reflection.
What the sweet hell is she talking? Let's leave.
Great.
I did bad stuff back there. We gotta go. There's nothing good happening here.
You're doing great, Nathan.
Thank you.
Can you help us get the inspector?
Maybe.
Nope, you're also bleeding. You're bleeding. I'm going to go get the health
Fine.
inspector. And just like get really like fangy at the vampire who's standing a little too close to the health inspector, and then
Buh!
just pop her off the hook.
Just
Just
come on, Nancy, let's go.
She seems to be knocked out. Yeah, she's
oh, merciful unconsciousness.
dang,
Great.
yeah.
And just throw her from a shoulder.
All right.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say Agnes leans on Nathan because she's sitting at 4 harm at this moment.
Yeah, I'll help you out.
Oh, I am also at 4 harm and unstable.
Okay.
How's
I'm-
Nathan doing?
I'm at 2 harm. I'm living my best life.
You
All right.
have no more issues. In fact, I think they might escort you back to the WAHO and get you through the batter back to your world. I have a closing statement. I have a closing monologue, but first I want to ask our end of session questions in our strange little hollow victory here.
Can I ask one in-universe question
Yeah.
before we head out?
What is it?
I like get out my phone and I go on Red Sky, the social media, and I just want to see like how happy Cold Melissa and Cold Nathan are, like what their life looks
Aw.
like real quick before, just to see what I'm,
Oh, but you don't have a cold phone. You just have a warm phone.
see.
He
you're-
nicked somebody's phone.
Aw.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Stolen
kidding.
vampire phone.
You can get you can get on Red Sky, on Red Floor.
Does not sound like a good website.
It's probably not. Yeah. I mean, few of them are these days, huh? You get on that social media and you see the recent posts from Cold Melissa and Cold Nathan's date night. And they seem to have a wonderful time going ice.
Nope.
Ice skating, which is just rollers.
Yep.
They're on roller skates on the ice.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
It's
All right.
weird.
Let's end it.
It's weird how hard it is to unpack this temperature thing.
Yeah,
And you see-
it really permeates through.
It's surprising
every
how
bit of
difficult it
culture.
is to understand how everything works.
You scroll backwards and you see pictures of them taking their daughter Cold Riot to the park.
Cool
And
name.
they look so happy together. And you see them celebrating whatever
Mhm.
anniversary that you would have been celebrating had you not
Yeah.
been divorced.
Yeah.
Now take 3 points of psychic harm
Yeah.
as you look at this.
I don't know why I do this to myself every time we go to a
Ignore
different
emotional armor.
dimension.
And then
Ignore armor.
and then you step through the batter. You're the last one through that sticky batter.
Why? Why do you do that?
I don't know. It's fun.
Complete with the eyebrows.
For
Just-
who?
Did they? Did they?
Us.
For me, it's fun for me. Did they conclude the current mystery?
God, I hope so.
Yes.
What?
Well-
We passed
got
our
the-
health
we rescued the health-
I
inspection.
mean, we got the health. Yeah, do we pass our health inspection? This is important.
Actually, related to that, I do have a question.
Okay.
Because I have so many.
You
I
have a
so many
follow-up
moves.
question?
I have the move Mental Dominion,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
which is when you gaze into a normal
Oh.
human's eyes and exert your will over them, roll plus charm, and then I can spend my holds to give them an order. In a lot of vampire media,
Ah.
that
It's hot.
can
It's
be
really
an
hot.
order like, forget this.
Right.
It's too hot.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I didn't know if we wanted to extend that ability to like just forget this ever happened.
Oh, I thought you were
So-
just gonna have her pass our health grade and be on her way.
Yeah, I thought the same
Depending
thing.
on how I roll.
Everything was fine, and our place is great.
Oh, well, I theoretically it's a roll, so I roll plus charm on a 10 plus hold 3 and a 7 and 9 hold 1, and then I would get the corresponding number of orders.
Yep.
So, depending.
Well, let's get it. Let's see how you do.
Do good. Do good. Do good.
Please.
All right, so 5 on the dice plus 2. So it's a 7.
All right.
So I get 1 hold.
Okay.
So I think when we get back and get the health inspector untrust and conscious
Oh,
again,
goodness. I
I'm
was
just
so
going
cold
to like,
just
put
then.
my hands on either side of her face and just stare straight into her eyes and say, "You found this place in immaculate order, and nothing else ever happened here. In fact, you might think our inspection is good for 2 years."
20. Split the diff.
We're already at kind of a lot of orders I'm trying to pack into one thing, and that doesn't. I'm
What do
skirting
you-
the rules as it is.
What are you saying? I didn't catch how many years you said.
200.
Whoa. That's
and I'm
it?
just and Camilla just like
What?
kind of closes her eyes and then like kind of wakes her up and is like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, you slipped."
Great. Yeah, then she gives you well, I'll reveal her score maybe in a little bit. I mean, is there anything else you
So
want to do in
yes,
this
we
scene?
solved it.
I do think I do think that I think I was cheating a little bit. I think Cam gets one thing that she's able to do with this because it's one hold.
Yeah.
So
What's the one thing?
yeah,
Forget.
it's
Oh,
either
gotcha.
pass
Either
the
forget
inspection
or-
or forget. So I think I'm just going to say forget that this happened and then let the score fall.
Okay,
Where I will.
cool.
Because as I was saying that, I
Mhm.
was like, nope, I'm fudging it.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Did they conclude the current mystery?
Yes.
I don't know.
I mean-
Succeed or conclude?
We,
Yeah.
We'll conclude.
It's over. We
I mean,
concluded it.
Is
I mean,
is the
if
mystery the health inspector?
No,
if the mystery's what's Flo doing, then no.
yeah, the
it
monster of the week means you're contending with a monster. You didn't necessarily conclude the situation with Flo.
Yeah.
You just rescued the thing and got out of there.
didn't. All right.
I'm gonna say no for that one. A rare no for conclude the mystery.
Yeah,
Probably
I think we
not
can
for
agree.
us.
We
If
all
we can
killed
find
it.
more ways to fail, we will.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We rolled.
We
so
all used our
bad.
luck.
We rolled so bad.
Did they save someone from sudden death or worse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Nancy was gonna die for sure.
I have no arguments for that one. Did we learn something new and important about the world? Or a world
Which
is what I
world?
should
The
say.
other
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
I mean,
We-
yeah.
Yeah.
We learned how many things
A
in
lot.
our world are temperature references.
Yeah.
Sure.
All of them.
Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
What
No,
Nathan's
Jack
ex
did.
is.
The chat
Yeah.
learned everything about the hunt.
That's true.
Fair. The chat learned. But did we learn?
I mean, we learned what Nathan's ex is up to in
Yeah.
an alternate universe.
Yeah.
Is that something?
Living their best life.
And that he checks on his alternate wife in any universe we
Listen.
stumble into.
You were in the batter. You didn't see that.
The chat says Nathan's life sucks.
It's average.
It's average. Yeah, fair enough.
He's doing his best.
I'll say a yes for that one. It's pretty yesy. I'm feeling
Thank
pretty
you.
yesy about that one. So that's 3 yeses, which means 2 experience for all of you.
Yes.
Well done.
Hey.
But I have a 5th question because of your team playbook for being interdimensional, crisis control or whatever the hell. Did we make use of a coincidence or unexpected resource?
The
The
steak.
steak.
The
Yeah.
steak.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes, which means you get 1 experience on your playbook, which is pretty cool.
Oh. On our joint
Fancy.
playbook.
On our team playbook?
On your
Oh, we have a
team,
team
playbook,
playbook.
not your exactly. And you have to
Wow.
decide as a team how to spend that. You don't level up until you get 5 of them, so it's going to be a while before you can level it up. But
I finally leveled up.
oh,
Yes.
nice.
Wow.
Yes.
You're in charge of saving Nathan next stream.
I did bad. I just bled out a lot. It was bad.
Do you want to think it over between sessions, or
I
do
will-
you want to
I will noodle on it.
noodle on it? All right. Anybody have anything else before I monologue us out?
Can't wait to hear it.
Okie dokie. Ryan says you did bad, but next time you can do better.
Challenge
That's good.
accepted.
That's good.
And that's it, guys. Bye.
And that's it for that.
No, don't go away quite yet. Here's a little nugget for you. You return to your world, relatively at least victorious. Nathan mops up the spilled batter, getting rid of the unfortunate link between yours and the cold world, the Walkin world. As we see Walkin vamps skittering and hiding in the shadows. Back in Walkin world, we hear echoing footsteps in the meat packing facility. Over the snow pile. Oh no, I was assuming that you killed her. Whoops. That's why you don't. I was reading my I was reading my thing, and okay, all right.
Oh, you thought we were gonna win.
Yeah.
You've
Back
seen
it
us
goes.
roll.
That's funny. Someone walks up to Flo, who was just handed something by one of her lackeys. The other figure. Sorry, I'm trying to rewrite this as I read it. That's funny. The vampire that helped you in the alley hands her something. And she thanks him and turns around to this mysterious figure. And she hands him a vial of cream-colored batter. We see this other figure, a man, but we only see the bottom half of his pretty face. One half of his scowl twists up into a satisfied smirk. Thank you very much for watching. Please catch us March 14th for the next episode of Shrimp and Crits Live WAHO. Please follow us, turn on notifications. We'll stream some video games before then. So turn them on, turn on the notifications, do your settings however you need to set them. And check out Shrimp and Crits Skywaymen, episode 1. Episode 1 is now out on all podcatchers. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you to my cast. Everybody, say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.